Good evening, everyone. We are Econ Consulting, and we are honored to present to you our suggestions to improve the Career Services Department at the University of West Georgia. It is our primary goal to help companies and organizations reach their highest potential. Our goal is for our clients, from students to corporations, are able to trust that we have their best interest at heart when they consult with us. Career Services and Econ Consulting have a lot in common. Both organizations believe in providing tools to help others succeed, and in many ways, acting as a guide in someone's, or in our case, some company's, life. Equal Consulting would like to thank you for looking into our company to provide clarity on what improvements need to be made. We would like for you to have a brief explanation and history of who we are as a company. I will be followed by my colleague Erin Roberts to discuss further. Thank you. Career Services is a gateway for students to thrive in today's ever-advancing career markets. For the department, the students are the most important, and it is essential that Career Services make gradual changes to ensure student involvement and positive reviews. Eagle Consulting thrives on the basis of providing clients with effective tools, data analysis, and workshops to improve their company or organization. We have worked with a plethora of universities such as UGA, LSU, and SCAD. After working with each of these universities, the results have been exemplary, and we are confident that you will see the same positive results once our recommendations are put into action. Although Career Services is well organized and has evolved to offer a wide range of services and events over the years, there are some improvements to be made in order to increase student involvement, as well as an improved communication channel with fellow peers and members. We will create improved marketing tactics through shifting department image to being known as a place where students can network with professionals, obtain internships, and receive job opportunities in their respective fields. We will then create improved communication within the department by listening to student feedback from our conducted surveys. We suggest the department create a survey for students to take after communication with the department on their satisfaction. This will show the department in real time what needs to be worked on. We also just suggest that there be a form created for reviewing documents with simple yes or no questions. Based on our survey with students, many have said their documents were approved by one individual but rejected by another. This would create an efficient and unbiased process. We will then improve internal and external communication in the Career Services section of the department by providing transparent communication with the student. We suggest a notification explaining how the department can and cannot track resumes that are submitted to the off-campus section. We also suggest that the department provide better explanation to students about the UWG version of LinkedIn, what it is used for, and why it is important. Based on our student surveys, previous studies, and experience from previous clients, as well as our previous interview with the department, Eagle Consulting is confident that these changes will need to be made in order to increase student involvement. By providing more immediate resources for students to use, the Department of Career Services can reach out to students in a way that helps them more. We hope that Career Services has an understanding of the key elements of our statement of need. You can find an in-depth explanation within the proposal, but for now, I will allow my colleague Xavier Torres to explain our ideas for improved internal communication.
Hi, I'm Xavier Torres, and I'm about to talk about internal communication. Now, internal communication is how a company communicates within a business, and it's very important to have good internal communication skills because the company needs good internal communication to succeed. Now, our consultant team got in contact with one of the employees from the UWG Services Department, and we gathered some information and data. They mainly like to communicate through email. Career Services, they currently communicate through email, phone, face-to-face, and job events. Now, some strengths of internal communication are it makes employees feel more valuable and it gives the ability to meet your business goals. Some weaknesses we have to internal communication is that it can disrupt projects or operations that are going on within the business. Some opportunities that we see is that it'll satisfy your employees and customer needs. Right? And then there's not much threats to internal communication. The only threat would probably be a cyber threat. That's mainly more for finance companies that should be worried about it. Now, if a company can't communicate internally within themselves, they can't succeed. And Eagle Consulting, they want to go help UWG Career Services and other departments better their communications so that it succeeds. If you let Eagle Consulting come and help you, we guarantee that will happen. We hope Career Services uses our recommendations so that way they can succeed and do a lot better. I'm now going to move my next colleague on to Caitlin. She'll be speaking about internal communication.
No matter the company, any institution cannot make a name for themselves until they establish a public perception through external communication. We have determined the best course of action needed for the department through analyzation of the current department's communication, statistical data, and research of what techniques can be implemented to improve public perception from students, members, and employers. As a consulting agency, Eagle Consulting has seen how difficult it can be to master effective external communication. Even our own agency has had to improve over the years, so we know what it takes to increase member participation and provide transparency. Career Services' current external communication is through email, phone calls, and in-person meeting or events. We will now go into the SWOT analysis. Career Services' strengths are providing customer service to students and members, as well as providing an abundance of services for students to take advantage of. The weaknesses are that students feel as if emails are not read thoroughly before receiving a response, and students also feel as if there is a miscommunication within the department. This can be an easy fix with taking a document or making a document with easy answerable questions where every staff member is on the same page for every document that a student submits. This presents an easy fix for the student, hassle-free. The opportunities presented are an increase in members offering networking, internship, and job opportunities to students, as well as a positive shift in image of the whole department. This can be achieved through shifting the marketing and image of the department and making sure there is transparent communication to students. Lastly, the threats are a lack of improvement of student involvement and students relying on family and friends to determine career decisions. We suggest an easy fix to this threat by sending out a quarterly email like a newsletter with an advertisement of new jobs and internships, upcoming events, small paragraph about why career service is important and how it can help, and a student graduate who has benefited from career services. Also, any suggestions that or ideas that you would like to be implemented in the newsletter are more than welcome. We just suggest a few of these that would be very beneficial. Our suggestions will not only benefit the department, but it will provide more services to students and increase student involvement. We hope that we have provided a comprehensible explanation of our services for improved external communication. There is also a detailed explanation provided in our proposal. We will now be moving on to our recommendations section, which will be discussed by my colleague, Tylisa Kendal.
On this slide, you will see that we have listed 3 recommendations to improving your career service department. The first recommendation is improve image. Second recommendation is increase student involvement. And third recommendation, internal effective communication. Okay, improving image. When it comes to improving image, better advertisement and better communication interaction with the students. Better advertising what the career service can do for the students and show why do we have a career service department? What is career services used for? Express and show the feedback that you receive from helping individuals who have came to the career service department. just for questioning, for help with resumes, help with a job search, or even having a mock interview. So just better advertisement showing what the career service can do for a student, such as undergrad or graduate, or anyone who comes to the career service department would be a great way to advertise on what the career service can do for you. Secondly, increase student involvement. When increasing student involvement, sending out quarterly newsletters to everyone at the university, undergrads and graduates, to let them know what's going on, events that are happening, and employments that are reaching out looking for employees. So letting them know like what's out there, especially in the community, just in case no one doesn't know. But sending out quarterly newsletters on the happenings or events that has to deal with the career service department. Also, when getting student involvement, when students reach out to the career service department, time management, responding back to the students at an adequate time so that they won't feel like, okay, I have reached out to the career service department, but it's taking a long time for me to get a response. So having that and giving feedback on how, if a student reach out to you, what was the results and things like that. Also, when it comes to time management, when planning these events at the school, like such as job fairs, a lot of times job fairs or career fairs are not planned at a decent time to where students are allowed to attend those events. So better time management on making sure that students can attend those events. So making sure it's at a time where a lot of students doesn't have class and things like that. Thirdly, effective external communication, social media networking. So when having using a social media for a platform to network your career service department to let them know exactly what is going on is the best idea. So first, use or maintain any social media to give important information to be contacted. Using popular social media network like Snapchat, Facebook, LinkedIn to be connected with students, but also use student emails to send out monthly letters with highlights on what's going on, offers, and availability in the career service department. Those things will help keeping students informed on what they need to know about the career service. Also, they can use the information, and because it's a reliable information, because the career service is the ones who's sending out the information.
To summarize our findings, Career Services' main concern is increasing student involvement. This is the most influential department at the University of West Georgia, and when it comes to making students achieve their highest potential, it is important for the faculty and staff to find creative ways for students to become involved in the department. To reiterate, our key recommendations are being transparent with the students in the off-campus careers opportunity section, mainly, improving marketing tactics and external communication, and making an image shift to advertising more networking and internship opportunities to students than the current resume and cover letter workshops that are available that you mainly advertise. That's mainly what Career Services is known for to students. We hope that Career Services partners with our consulting agency and you find that our recommendations are easily implementable and cost-effective. Eagle Consulting is here to provide tools to help individuals, companies, and departments such as yourselves make improvements, increase company participation, polish image, and ultimately increase revenue. For us, the most rewarding result is seeing our clients achieve the best version of themselves and eventually seeing them become a familiar face at our quarterly workshops. Eagle Consulting was founded on the basis of guiding others to success. Although we have had much success over the years, we do not prefer to only boast about how much money we've made our clients or the high-profile clients we have worked with to establish our credibility or make it a selling point to our clients, such as yourselves. However, what we do sell is a story. We want our clients to feel comfortable and that the issues they are going through are not uncommon. It is our duty to make sure our clients can improve with easy and cost-effective transitions that can last a lifetime. We are confident that Career Services can be the most valuable and successful department at the University of West Georgia and can become one of the highest, well-spoken, and most versatile university departments within Georgia. We hope that you become a familiar face as we work closely on future endeavors. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to contact us through phone or email because we believe that the best companies rise by lifting others. Thank you so much for looking into working with Eagle Consulting. If you have any questions, we are open to answering them. Thank you so much.